What's going on, Jeromes? It's time for the most accurate power rankings in the known universe, Week 10 edition. And remember, if you disagree with any single one of these, you're wrong. How does that feel? How does it feel? Starting off at 33, as always, the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers losing 13-7 at Kansas City. Jordan Love sucks. He's a bust. Now I'm just kidding. I actually really like Jordan Love in the draft process. It sucks that he went to Green Bay. He had some positives, sure, but there was a lot of negatives there as well, unlike Aaron Rodgers. But we'll see. Rodgers is supposedly going to be back against the Sunday showdown against the Sea Chickens and Russell Wilson, but we'll see. 32, the Bears. 29-27 loss on Monday Night Football at the Steelers and at the refs, where, if this happened to the Vikings, of course, this would be Armageddon. This would be the Book of Revelations. This would be a full-on meltdown, tear down the league, and then rebuild it anew. But since it happened to the Bears, sucks. You got to play better than the ref's ref. What can I say? But Justin Fields, if Justin Fields gets a competent offensive line and a head coach that actually isn't a fake-ass Brad Childress, then, maybe he'll have a shot. Kid's got some talent. 31. The Lions on the bye, they actually did the best of all the NFC Norris teams because they didn't lose, because they didn't play. There you go. 30. Yikes. The Houston Texans losing 17-9 at Miami in a game that neither team really wanted to win. And the Texans have scored like 4 points. Well, nah, that's tough. They've scored like 6 points on the road in the last 4 games. It's really tough. But trade Deshaun, just cut that cord, get whatever you can from, we're holding up for 4 first-round picks. Be happy with 3. Stop being greedy in the stupid situation. Get a real head coach, and then move on with life. Next up, 29. The Washington football team at 2-6. They lost 3 spots, even though they're on bye. But, if they played this week, Taylor Heineke probably would have lost. And it sucks. Anyways, 28. Yeah, but they dropped because a lot of other teams rose up and whatever. One of the teams that did not rise up was the Niners. Holy crapola, man. 31-17 loss against Arizona. You're at home. You supposedly have your starting quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, who over the last 2 weeks has been the best fantasy quarterback, by the way. It's rough. But getting blown out at home by Colt McCoy and no Nuke Hopkins, that's rough, man. That's rough. 27. Got the Dolphins 2-7. The Dolphins made me cry. 17-9 win against the Texans. Congratulations for beating the Texans at home. It's just good for you guys. 26. Got the Jaguars 2-6. They finally have a win in North America. A 9-6. Going old school LSU Bama game of the century 9-6 win versus the Bills. And I honestly don't know what happened. So I rewatched the condensed version of this game, and this looks like a preseason game. It did. Buffalo looked uninterested. Jacksonville equally looked uninterested. Josh Allen of the Jaguars intercepting Josh Allen of the Bills is just amazing. Just amazing, man. But ugly win is still a win. The Jaguars get it done. So whatever. 25. Yeah, I can't talk because I certainly would have taken an ugly one against the Ravens. Jets 2-6, losing on Thursday night, 45-30 at Indianapolis. Now, I actually think that the Jets win this game if Mike White's forearm didn't have like a funny bone. It's like, you robbed us of Mike White time in prime time. It's just atrocious, man. But he apparently is going to be fine, which he probably should have been fine on Thursday. But what do we know? 24. Panthers 4-5, down 1 spot, losing 24-6 versus New England. They need to ditch Darnold. The experiment's over. Like, even if he's injured, even if he's healthy, get him off the field. PJ Walker time, dynamite. Yeah, just got to switch it up and then actually spend a draft pick on a quarterback in the future next draft. Or, I don't know, do they trade for Deshaun in the offseason? Whatever. 23. Giants 3-6. Big time win. 23-16 at home against the Raiders. Xavier McKinney, one time the pride of Alabama, ball hawk, 2 interceptions, including a pick 6 at Derek Carr. 22. No, I don't think the Giants are back, by the way. 22. Eagles 3-6. Although, the Giants, so they're getting Babytron. They got Babytron back, and they're getting Saquon back. So maybe they could make things interesting. And maybe if Tony gets to full health, Who knows? Eagles at 3-6, a 27-24 loss at home against the Chargers. Devontae Smith bust out game. I do believe in the Jalen Hurts Devontae Smith connection. I don't think they need to draft a quarterback of the future because I think that Jalen Hurts is going to be the guy, but I don't know. We'll see. This season has some pluses, has some minuses for the Eagles, but the future looks pretty bright. It feels like I'm talking about the Vikings. 21. Georgia up one spot, 9-0, a 43-6 thumping against Mizzou and the Tigers in a classic SEC rivalry, Georgia, Missouri. But there's something about college stadiums is that they have this quaintness and uniqueness and nostalgia where the hedges, you would never get by with hedges in a modern NFL stadium. You wouldn't. Like, for all the niceties and niceness of modern NFL stadiums, like US Bank Stadium is one of the best stadiums, if not the best, in the league. But there's just something about it. Like, hey, Georgia's like, hey, we're gonna install shrubs around the field, and we're gonna have a dog, a real dog, as a mascot. Like, none of that would work anymore. Anyways, 20. The Falcons. State of Georgia rising up 4-4, wanting some more. Last second win, 27-20 at New Orleans. Big time win, big time rivalry win as well. They're back in the NFC race, and that kind of sucks because Cordero Patterson showing up. Oh, look what Cordero can do. Props to Arthur Smith. Just putting the ego aside and focusing on what a player can do as opposed to, oh, they don't fit your scheme. 19. Chiefs 5-4. Yeah, you're down 4 spots because you only beat the Chiefs. You only beat the Packers by 6 at home without Rodgers. I mean, come on. If you're a Chiefs fan, you rightfully should be frustrated. And you're gonna look back like, hey, what was the line from the end of The Office? I wish we knew we were in the good old days at the time. Well, your good old days have passed. Like, they're done. Like the Super Bowls. Ooh. Could we wager if the Chiefs and Mahomes will never go to another Super Bowl? That'd be spicy. I'd be interested to see those odds. 18. Steelers 5-3, 29-27 win versus the Bears. The refs literally handed the Steelers 10 points and they won by 2. And they had to fade a 65-yard field goal to hit the crossbar. That's rough, man. 17. Colts 4-5. So yeah, Jonathan Taylor Thomas is back in action. Hey, they finally have a power back in the AFC South who's healthy. So good to go there. Frank Reich, for my money, is a great coach, and Carson Wentz is getting his head out of his ass. And I think that Indy could be a little bit sneaky. Although Tennessee is still holding serve in the AFC South. 16, Seahawks up 4 spots, even though they're on bye because Russ is back. Yeah, you mother. Yeah, Russ back just in time for the Packers game. You do love to see it. Hey, Seahawks can. I understand like we're in the wild card race with the Seahawks right now, but can we just get a thumping on the Packers one time? I'm not ready to give up on the division. I'm not. 15, Bengals 5-4. 41-16 loss versus the Browns. You had a chance to win the Battle of Ohio in your stadium, and you had a chance to flex, show people that you were for real, and then Stefanski just boat raced the 14-year-old boy. 14, the Broncos 5-4. Speaking of boat races, 30-16 win at Dallas. Hey, Teddy, this game was not as close as the final score indicates. I mean, being up 30-0 and then Dallas getting 2 touchdowns, going for 2. Congratulations. 13, Cowboys, speaking of, down 6 spots. Apparently, you're not for real. Apparently, you shot your emotional wad with Cooper Rush. But, hey, Dak is back and all that stuff, and then they just got spanked. They got spanked by the Von Miller-less Broncos. 12, the Raid. Oh, by the way, Broncos, Javonte Williams. Woo! Kid's a player. The Raiders down 4 spots. You had a chance to pick up a good win, even though East Coast on the road, blah, blah, blah. But Derek Carr with 2 bad picks and tons of drama around the Raiders with Gruden, with Ruggs, with Damon Arnett. I mean, you should just add OBJ to that mix because why not? Why the hell not? 11. You got the Saints, no change in position because whatever. A close loss at home against the Falcons. Trevor Siemian and Taysom Hill, they ain't going to be it. They may need to consider bringing in the corpse of Phillip Rivers, and I'm quasi-serious. 10, Chargers at 5-3. Speaking of Phillip Rivers, 27-24 win at Philadelphia. They got it done on the road. Justin Herbert looked good. And this team is hot and cold. Like, they can show up, then get a tough win. They can blow teams out, and they can get blown out themselves. So I have no earthly idea which team is going to show up Week 10 at their stupid new stadium as the Vikings come rolling in. Super Bowl preview, by the way. The Battle of the Justins. So, 9. Browns up 5 spots, 41-16. Pancaking and ass whooping. This game got Wyatt Teller paid, man. But yeah, OBJ gone. Inspired football. Baker not playing like ass for a change, which is cool. Nick Chubb is still that dominant alpha running back behind the best offensive line in football. What more do you want? There you go. 8. Oh, also Donovan Peoples-Jones, DPJ, showing up and showing out. 8. Got the Patriots up 2 spots, a 5-4, 24-6 win at Carolina. Belichick still owns Sam Darnold. You know that he's got dossiers. Like he doesn't even have computer files. Like, he has a manila envelope of ways to beat Sam Darnold's ass, and it's thick, THICC thick. And the Patriots. So I still think that the Bills are going to win the AFC East, but I mean the Patriots are there, man. That was a big time loss for the Bills, but even if the Patriots just make it as a wild card, you don't want any part of the Patriots. You do not. In Belichick playoff football, Mac Jones getting better every week. Even though Mac Jones, don't do Brian Burns dirty like that, man. 7. Got the stupid Ravens. Hey, I was told that the Ravens are good, so that's why they are moving on up in the rankings of 5 spots. Rashad Bateman is a dude, man. But the Ravens are probably the most flawed 6-2 team. Like, they tried several times to give the Vikings the game, and then the Vikings just gave it right back. So, I don't know. Like, is this the Ravens team that got their ass whooped by the Bengals and barely beat the Lions and then barely beat the Vikings? Yeah, I think that's the Ravens. Not your dad's Ravens for sure. 6. You got the Bills. I mean, they were running away with this division, but objects in your mirror are closer than they appear. I think that they are certainly sweating the Patriots in this spot. And you lost to the Jaguars, bro. Hey, Dayball. Hey, Josh Allen. Hey, Diggs. Hey, everyone. Wake your ass up. Come on. 5. Got the Minnesota Vikings because everyone else lost. Everyone else in the top area lost. So what are we going to do? Don't like our rankings? Start your own channel. So the Vikings lost at Baltimore, blah, 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 blah. Gave it away now. But just get this win versus the Chargers. Then you're at home against Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. Break down his 170-pound crippled corpse and then just get after it. I think the Vikings could, maybe not easily, but they could be 500 over the next 2 games. And then they play San Francisco. 6-5, staying alive. Woo. Would hate to see it. 4. You got the Bucks, no change, on bye. You got Tom Brady in the cryo tube, eating avocados for 2 weeks. That's about it. 3, the Rams, 26-16, a 28-16 loss versus Tennessee Sunday Night Football. And the Rams are what they are. I mean, I think it's a lot of flash, not a lot of substance. When they need a big time drive, when they need a big time conversion, I don't know if this team can do it. So, will they be one and done in the playoffs? Even if they win the West, it's possible. It's possible. 2, got the Cardinals 8-1, getting it done 31-17 at San Francisco. No Kyler, no Nuke, no problem. You got Colt McCoy out there. Pew, pew, pew. Is Texas back? No, but Colt McCoy is. And lastly, numero uno, gotta give it up. My guy AJ Brown, the Tennessee Titans, 7-2, 28-16 win. Sunday Night Football at the Rams at SoFi. They were so hot, man. Yeah. Ryan Tannehill looking damn good on that naked bootleg. You got the pick 6 by Kevin Byard. Matthew Stafford doing Matthew Stafford Lions type things. Adrian Peterson wearing the number 8. You had the 8 train. Just good times, man. But that's it. That is the Week 10 NFL Power Rankings, the most accurate in the universe. And again, if you disagree with any of this, you are incorrect. But your thoughts on our thoughts, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Venmo, pay that man his money. But until next time, Skol, production value.